Welcome! Today, we're diving into an important topic that every smoker, from beginners to chain smokers, needs to hear. If you or someone you love is a smoker, understanding the risk of heart attacks is crucial. Stick with me. And let's break down the dangers from the very first cigarette to extreme levels of smoking. Smoking, whether it's your first cigarette or you're a chain smoker, dramatically increases your risk of a heart attack. Here's a detailed explanation, breaking it down from early stages to extreme levels of smoking, so smokers can clearly understand the dangers they face at each level. Level 1, occasional smoker, starting to smoke. In the beginning, when someone just starts smoking, the immediate impact on the heart may not seem severe, but it begins a dangerous path. Even small amounts of nicotine start to affect your cardiovascular system. What happens? With just a few cigarettes, nicotine causes blood vessels to constrict, reducing oxygen supply to the heart. Your heart has to work harder, even at rest. Over time, the chemicals in tobacco damage the lining of your blood vessels and increase your blood pressure. Risk factors. Occasional smokers may experience elevated heart rates, high blood pressure, and damage to blood vessel walls. Although the risk of a heart attack may be lower at this stage, the groundwork is already laid. The damage accumulates with every cigarette. Level 2, regular smoker, moderate use. As smoking becomes a regular habit, the damage intensifies. Regular smokers often believe that smoking only a few cigarettes a day isn't as harmful. However, this is far from true. What happens? Tobacco smoke contains over 7,000 chemicals, many of which directly harm your heart and blood vessels. Carbon monoxide from smoke replaces some of the oxygen in your blood, forcing the heart to work even harder to supply oxygen throughout the body. Also, cholesterol levels may rise and plaque starts building up in arteries. Risk factors. Regular smokers experience consistently higher blood pressure and heart rates. Their risk of a heart attack is significantly higher than non-smokers over time. Plaque buildup in arteries can restrict blood flow to the heart, setting the stage for coronary artery disease, CAD, and heart attacks. Level 3, heavy smoker. A heavy smoker consumes more than 10 to 20 cigarettes a day. At this point, the impact on the heart and cardiovascular system is severe and unmistakable. What happens? Nicotine addiction increases, leading to more frequent smoking and greater exposure to harmful chemicals. The heart is now under constant stress, and arteries are narrowing due to plaque buildup. Blood clotting becomes more likely, which can cause blockages in arteries that lead to heart attacks. Risk factors. Heavy smokers have a much higher chance of heart disease, high cholesterol, and hardened arteries. They are at a very high risk of developing coronary artery disease, where the heart doesn't get enough blood. This is a critical factor in heart attacks. Level 4, chain smoker, extreme use. Chain smokers, who may smoke multiple packs of cigarettes per day, face the highest risk of heart attacks and other cardiovascular problems. What happens? The body is now in constant nicotine overload. The heart struggles to pump blood through arteries that are severely narrowed and damaged. The carbon monoxide in cigarette smoke reduces the oxygen in the bloodstream, and the continuous intake of harmful chemicals accelerates plaque buildup in the arteries. At this stage, the blood's ability to clot is dangerously affected. A sudden rupture in a plaque-covered artery can lead to a massive heart attack. The continuous strain on the heart, combined with limited oxygen supply, leads to heart failure. Risk factors: chain smokers have a 70 to 80% higher risk of heart attacks compared to non-smokers. Their heart is always under pressure, with severely narrowed arteries, high blood pressure, and thickened blood. A heart attack is almost inevitable at this stage if smoking continues. Additional factors that increase risk: 1. Secondhand smoke. Even if you are around smokers, the inhalation of secondhand smoke can also increase your risk of heart disease and heart attacks. 2. Physical activity and diet. Smokers who combine their habit with an unhealthy diet and lack of exercise are at an even greater risk of heart attacks. A sedentary lifestyle compounds the effects of smoking, making the heart work harder. 3 other health conditions. Smokers with conditions like diabetes or high cholesterol are at a particularly high risk of heart attacks. The combination of these factors makes smoking even deadlier. The takeaway for smokers: regardless of where you are on the smoking spectrum, whether you've just started or you're a chain smoke, each cigarette damages your heart and increases your risk of a heart attack. Occasional smokers are at risk, even if the effects are subtle at first. Regular smokers significantly increase their chances of suffering from heart disease. Heavy smokers place immense strain on their cardiovascular system. Chain smokers are at the extreme, where heart attacks are a very real and constant threat. The good news is that quitting smoking, no matter your level, can drastically reduce your risk of a heart attack. The body starts to heal the moment you stop smoking, with the heart gradually regaining strength over time. Even if you've smoked for years, quitting can improve your heart health and extend your life. Thank you for watching. If you found this message helpful, please like, share, and follow for more tips on how to live a healthier, happier life. Your heart will thank you.